Hey everyone, welcome back. And I'm the Silver, and today we're going to be looking at part 2 of Symfonos series, which is Symfonos 2. So just so you know, I have my Symfonos 2 machine running on VMware localhost, host-only adapter, and also my attacking machine. So to begin with, I'm just going to check my IP. Okay. Okay, I snipped my network, and if this is my gateway, and this is my VMware IP, so this must be the Symfony machine's IP because my IP is 129. So to further enumerate, you can just run an nmap, and I did run this scan before, so I'm just going to cat my scan file. Okay, so as you can see, this was the command. Right, so we have various ports open, so there is 21 TCP for OpenFTP, which is Pro FTPD version 1.3.5, which is definitely an outdated version, so we'll look into that. 22 SSH, 80 for HTTP, 139 for RPC net bias, 445 for Samba SMBT. Okay, so as in the before video, I mean in Symfony 1, as you saw, we run an SMB map. We're going to do the same thing here. SMB map slash debug slash HIP, and on the other hand, I'm trying to enumerate port 80. So okay, this is the Symfony website, so nothing in the source code. Let's see if it has an drawer file. That I'm going to write robots txt. Okay, no robots file. WordPress maybe. Okay, neither WordPress. So okay, our SMB map scanning is complete, and as you can see, it has 3 ticks: print anonymous and IPC, where anonymous is read only. So I'm gonna SMB client into it. Password should be blank. ls. So there are 2 files, shadow and backups. So shadow.bak is probably an executable file. We'll look into that. Let us read into backups. Let's see what is the log.txt. Okay, I'm gonna download it, exit, and cat. Okay, so what is this file? Just a sec. Okay, so this looks like an Samba configuration, right? I'm trying to look for paths. Okay, yes, it is an Samba configuration file, right? So there has to be some type of path variables or usernames. Right there, you can see anonymous particles from alias share. So this alias must be an administrative user. So if we could access alias, then might be we can get into the web server using SMB client or such. Okay, so till now what we have, just an outdated FTPD patch and an username, right? We have nothing else. So as we have the username, we can let us try common passwords on it. Try to root it, right? Alias and p, hydra alias p, by followed by the docket.txt, which is the password file I'm going to use for common password, IP, and by the service which I'm going to root, which is FTP, as because the FTP password is outdated. I mean FTPD is outdated. So I'll hit enter. This could take a while. So let's just say if the password is correct, so what we can do, you can do one thing, you can go into FTP and upload a malicious PHP reverse code or something like that, or you can do it other way. I'm just going to show you. Okay, this is taking too long. I have to pause the video. Okay, so as you can see, it has successfully cracked the password for 21 port FTP service, and we'll log in as alias, and password is Sergio Timo. So now what we can do is, I'm just going to open another tab, sudo it, and run MSF console. So as we have the password, now what we can do is try to exploit using login credits. Right here, we'll use auxiliary scanner SSH login. Something soft right there. So set host It's 192.168.29. Username should be here. This the password was Sergey, and wait, exploit, and boom, we have successfully scanned the network, and as you can see we have login ID. So I'm just gonna share some stack use uploading session ID, and you can see stage 2 reverse exploit has started, and this will allow us to have an administrative privileges on the MetaPeter shell, so we can read the IP and whatsoever, and even look at the netstat and current local connections and established connections. So wait a second, right there, as you can see I'm inside the server, and now I have a successful MetaPeter reverse shell. I can do one thing. I can just hit shell and go, but then I have a shell with the system, but I cannot really escalate my privileges from there, as I am alias, and alias is an administrative privileged user. Okay, so not a root user. It does not have root access, so I cannot just type in a shell and escalate my privileges from there. So what I'm going to do is, let us first check if this is symfonos. Right, so it is symfonos. As you can see the IP here, I'm going to write netstat. You can see all the connections that I established and listening. Okay, so this is interesting. It shows that it have a localhost and listening on 8080. So if I were to be sitting on the Symfonos machine locally, I mean physically, so I could just go in the web browser and write my local home address, which is 127.1.1 and 8080, and it would show that what it is running here. But as I'm on the remote connection with the in the MetaPeter shell, so I'm just cannot view this. So there is a trick which is called port forwarding. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to forward this connection to my local host so that I can view this website, what is running in here. So I'm just going to do it using in command. This is definitely an administrative privileged command, as I'm typing it from the MetaPeter reverse shells. I'm going to choose 1234 for the port 8080 and local, sorry, 1. And as soon as I enter it, its forward is really created. So I'm just gonna write here, and boom, you can see we have the login page, and this is basically LibreNMS, which is the PHP, the directory, which is basically, this is basically controlling the website and letting it host on the www. So what I can do from here is, you can write different SQL and try SQL queries and SQL injections, but that won't do any good. We have to get the root access of this. So to do that, I'm just going to open another terminal. Let us do root. Okay, and I'm going to start Metasploit again. I'm just gonna try to find if this is an exploitable website or not. I'm just gonna search for LibreNMS. Okay, something is off right there. As you can see, this is the one I was exactly asking for, and this exploit which has made our work very easy, because this is an extract Linux HTTP libNMS add or cmd inject. So basically what this is going to do is it will basically log in inside using a alias, and then therefore it will, as it has administrative privileges, it will open cmd and inject an code which will allow us to get the root access, the shell access, and from there on we can escalate our privileges. So I'm just going to use exploit. Okay, I already did that. Set rhost as 127 local, set port as 1234. Now I'm going to set username alias, set password as, and I'm going to hit enter, exploit, and enter. Okay, forward to use lhost, which will be my IP. and exploit, and boom, as you can see, the exploit successfully worked, as this is a vulnerable web server, and I have the shell connection. We are basically inside the system. I can just write who am I, and it will say I am the root privileges, which will be Cronus, right? Okay, so the root privileges is Cronus, so I am right now Cronus. So I'm just gonna list my files, and you can see I can list all the files here. I can just type shell. Oh, I'm already inside the shell, so there's no need, right? So to escalate our privileges, you can still see I'm Cronus. To escalate our privileges, I'm gonna see if it has a root function by sudo tackle, and definitely it has a root. So it has a secret path of user local swing, and as you can see, this made our work. This is just an icing on the cake, as we can get root using MySQL command. So it will be in just one command to escalate our privileges. Before that, I'm gonna just type again who am I. You can see I'm Cronus, and I'm gonna get root access now by single command lc and e, and I'm gonna call pin sh, and just like that I am root. You don't believe me? Wait, see who am I? I'm root. No, cd to root ls and cat. Boom. So as you can see, we have definitely pawned the machine and got the root access of it, and so this will it be, and I'll see you in the next video in Symfonos 3. So if you like the video, please do like and subscribe. One subscription really means a lot. So I'll just see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.